The Seminoles headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Coming out with it, it's Hudson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out through the 25.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run him again. Breaks into the open. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Sells to fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The give. Turning it on. The 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5.
It's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Austin Mack. Extending the play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left but wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Hits inside. It's Shepard. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
The give is to Williams. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Rides to the back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a really good job by this defense because 2nd and short a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, 3rd and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
Trying to squeak through the pile. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. As we get a look at the numbers so far. Looks as if we might have a change in the weather here to start the 2nd quarter. Let's check in with Holly.
Well, guys, as I mentioned, early in that 1st quarter, there was some rain. But the bad news, it is getting very heavy right now. Players are starting to rush and grab their jackets, trying to get towels to dry off the ball. Things are starting to get a little bit crazy down here on the sideline as the rain is really coming down. Reese?
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Gentry. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Gotta make the play on 4th. Intercepted a first
what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Through the raindrops, the ball just squirted right through him. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Ready to fire from the pistol. Running to the left. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Hits the hole. It's Shepard. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. They give it back to him. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive.
Number 64 on the field goal.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen with the defense. They have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, pressure's coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
On third down, he drops to throw. Out wide right, it's Hudson. Caught, and he's got room. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
And sometimes offenses, man, they get caught up with numbers and they need to do so many runs, so many passes. I like when you just trust your quarterback. Like back-to-back explosive passing plays. Let him do his thing. Let him drop back, read the defense, dissect it, and make big plays.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Motion from the wideout. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. And the defense was anxious to get off the ball quickly. Instead, it's just a little bit closer for the offense. He wants to throw it again. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip. And they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Straight ahead, it's Coleman Williams. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball, I think this offense is going to have to be aggressive the rest of the game.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. 4th and goal from the 5. The offense is still out there. This epitomizes confidence. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Fitted in the window for the score. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. They'll take the penalty and move them back. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Throwing, Mack. Looking down the middle. Right side, it's Lopez. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. The Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Dropping back, it's Mack. Lost one deep down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. They'll go play action with Mack. Under pressure. They get to him as he throws. Picked off! What a play by this defense! And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Left side, it's Gentry. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Gentry. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Press center downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They get through and it's blocked. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with a look at Central Michigan taking on the Wyoming Cowboys. And it's the Chippewas, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins.
Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds.
And with that W, they get back above 500, 3-2 now on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Breaks into the open. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick 6. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose you games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to settle him down before he gets back out on the field.
State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. After that false start, the whole approach changes now on 2nd and 10. Mack. That's caught. It's Wingo. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
The Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Mack. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Needs it. Turns it on in midfield. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Do you think that was a straight go, or they just sort of went with gut feel as to whether the defense was going to relax on that 4th and 1?
I don't know, but I know this. As a coach, I'm not giving a lot of freedom for gut will on the own side of the field if we're going to go for it on 4th down. I think they probably understood. Listen, it's 4th and 1. I like our chances to get 1 yard, and they went for it, and by the way, they got it.
They're going to ride this running back. Got the first down. Turning it on. Touchdown, Florida State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen, and you saw it right there.
And he muffs it, a loose football. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. The give is to Williams. At the 20, he's got space. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Red Raiders just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Second down to the air. Unloads in the nick of time.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yaks, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. The Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. There he goes. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Red Raiders go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Swats it away.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the quarterback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that quarterback.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that third down. They hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that now sets up 4th down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Finds his target. Not gonna make it, and the 4th down gamble backfires.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The run inside, it's Singleton. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Out wide right, it's Lopez. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Gonna run it. It's Shepard. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Just feeds the running back. Oh, he's got some space. 30, at the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, no! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
From deep, it's Hudson. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Red Raiders want to move quickly.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Looking left. Caught by Williams on the left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Just keep slinging it. The quick out. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. They'll take the penalty and move them back. After the laundry marked the field, 1st and 5 for this offense. The snap sets up the throw. He's got it and still on his feet. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. Snaps it in the shotgun. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
Number 98, set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Fires to the tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the first down. A few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
And the Noles peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Making the adjustment. Austin Mack. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Long way to go on second down. The give as they work on that clock. It's a fumble on the play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
From the gun, it's Shepard. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And, man, it's a big decision for this offense. Like, having the lead, does that change your mind? Are you less aggressive, or do you go for the gusto? You try to finish this thing off yourself by getting the first down, continuing to possess the ball here in the fourth quarter with the lead.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Throwing, Mack. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. He's down immediately, but they convert on 4th down and keep the drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Flying out to the left. The 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. A pick 6.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football, looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.